The Outback is the only brush cutter driven by a sealed transaxle with a limited slip differential. Because a transaxle contains both the transmission and the differential components, there is no need for maintenance. Chain-driven systems, like those found on competitive units, are subject to damage and continuous lubrication. A limited slip differential is a very important feature because it automatically transfers power where traction is needed most. In soft soils, unusually bumpy terrain, or slopey hillsides, the limited slip differential works in tandem with the adjustable skid shoes to maintain traction and forward momentum. The Outback is not just for rural property owners. For suburban property owners who have acreage, the Outback is an excellent solution for their property management program. Beyond the finely manicured and landscaped perimeter of the house, the Outback is the right tool for periodic mowing of the surrounding field or meadow. Homeowners feel comfortable in knowing that if they couldn't find time to mow last weekend, no harm done. The Outback is a rough-cut mower designed to cut tall vegetation, brush, and saplings up to 2 inches in diameter. Whenever the owner chooses to mow property left uncultivated or cut a European-style meadow before autumn approaches, he needs the right equipment to leave an aesthetically pleasing result. Just how does the Outback work? The unique deck configuration of the Outback is designed to process any organic debris that the front bar pushes over. As the Outback moves forward, vegetation is folded over, then cut at its base. Cut debris remains under the deck until it is chopped into pieces small enough to roll out behind the deck in front of the tires. Swinging safety deflectors attached to the front of the deck prevent cut debris from flying forward. Adjustable, cupped skid shoes are another feature found only on the Outback. You may choose between cutting heights of 3 3/4 and 2 3/4. Where vegetation is mostly vertical, the higher setting is recommended. Dense grasses that lay over after they reach a certain height are best cut at the lower setting. The skid shoes are cupped to make side-to-side maneuvering easy, and their long design helps the Outback to glide through soft soils and over bumpy terrain. Because you never know what mowing obstacles you'll encounter in tall vegetation, the Outback is designed for extreme conditions. This is a great rule of thumb for operators. If you can push debris over with the front brush guard, the Outback will cut it. When you hit an immovable object, the shock is transferred through the Kevlar belt back to the clutch mounted underneath the engine. From cutting tall saplings 2 inches thick, to buried logs or stumps, and even concrete cinder blocks, the Outback can handle it all. Controls for the 3-speed seal transaxle with reverse are conveniently located on the Outback. To change forward gears, simply rotate the lever to the desired gear. For reverse, rotate to the left, lift up, and rotate left again. In this video sequence, where it is difficult to turn around under the dense canopy, reverse gear is not only practical, it's simple. We want you to see just how productive the Outback can be. This is a time-lapse video of a section of property that measures 70 by 150 feet. The vegetation averaged approximately 30 inches in height. In only 20 minutes of actual cutting time, the Outback reduced this overgrown area full of ragweed, small saplings, and native grasses to the look of a freshly cut meadow. The line of sight is greatly improved and the threat of wildfires reduced. Under the same circumstances, it would take one person with a handheld brush cutter over 3 hours, to say nothing of his aching back.